think look, this year we set about from the start of knowing it was going to be a difficult year. We'd made a lot of changes at the start of the season in terms of the staff, players within the squad, and ultimately it was going to be a resetting of kind of our ambitions and our targets in order to kind of start competing at a Super League level. I think the years of obviously being in the North Division, we'd achieved quite a high level, but we knew going into the Super League that level was going to be tested. So I think overall where we found ourselves is probably realistic of where we felt we were going to be this year. Obviously, you know, we still would have hoped to have got higher up in the league and maybe a couple of positions up, but I think that we can be pleased with the fact that you know, we started to change some of the things that we were looking to address within the first team setup, and really starting to adapt to what the Super League was going to offer in terms of a competition level. What we do well at Manchester is that we integrate people, we make them feel welcome and feel part of the club. One player in particular that joined us this season was Kimet, and he had a start that was probably really difficult and challenging for himself and his confidence. But what we saw was that he was a very determined player. I think it was when he scored against Helvetia to kind of break his duck, so to speak. He was on a run where he was continually having chances but not being able to convert, so hitting the goal, hitting the framework, you know, of the goal, hitting the post on numerous occasions. But that moment when he scored against Helvetia, I think you just felt the release from kind of everyone in, like, you know, he's arrived, he's kind of got that confidence, and obviously subsequently on the back of that he just went on a phenomenal goal scoring run where he was almost unplayable, untouchable. You could see the confidence coming out of him as an individual, but also, you know, within the team as a collective, he was helping breathe that confidence in because he had found his form. So I think for me that was a real moment in the season where it kind of changed, because we realised that all the potential that Kimet had, he just needed that goal to change his season. And I think his performances and his contribution to the team this year and where we are in the league table, is a lot of it was down to that moment really, I think, and that had a big effect. I believe that we're putting things in place now with the youth that is going to bring a player base through to the first team eventually. It won't happen immediately, it won't happen overnight. I believe we've got the best staff that we can have in the club to kind of support that as well, and coach our players and bring them on, develop them into good quality Super League players, and that's what you have to build now. So my focus is on them as the future, and ultimately the target will always be next season that we want to compete for the Champions League. So, you know, we've been off that this year and wouldn't have deserved to be in that competition, but next season we've all got to be focused on the fact that that's the prize, that's why we're in it. We want to be competitive at the top level, and we're obviously going to have to improve to do that. So without those people giving up their time, effort, energy to you know, help us do what we do, and to feel that support, whether that's at the games or whether that's online, and the interaction and the people that we meet, the parents that are here with the club bringing their children, like, it's all about, you know, the club and making them feel a part of it. So, you know, that support I'm, you know, massively grateful for. I speak on behalf of all of the players and staff, and you know, we just want people to get behind Manchester Futsal Club, continue to support us. Hopefully we do the city proud, hopefully we represent them in, you know, a positive way, and we just want to keep building that, because that's our passion as a club. Look, the city and its people, and the people that are involved in the club already, and the people that continue to join us, we all want them to, you know, help us achieve our aims, and, you know, we want to bring people with us. So, you know, it's a thank you to all of those that have shown that interest in the club for this season, but also, you know, for many seasons to come, we hope.